Hey, I got a haircut. Oh, I got it at this place. Well, I went to this place. I love going there. But this Mike guy that at Tor's barbershop, that's bomb. I mean, he was just like, yeah, come in, sit down. Well, I was going to go to the Basilica, and then I was like, what? I mean, I like going there to look at it's pretty. Well, I think you said it earlier. See, they probably see Torn or someone else. Well, and she was right. Well, and my nursing license is suspended for an indefinite amount of time. Well, you should have called them and just told them to take it away. Of course, you know that no one just delivers a certified copy without it being in an envelope or sealed. In many ways, this whole thing is pointless. And Sean has nothing to say about it. Well, why would he? You're basically telling him to destroy belief. Well, and belief that maybe he believes in. And you said, oh, go to the Basilica for an adjustment. I mean, this one over here for a minute. Yeah, and a lot of what you said today was true. Well, let them destroy themselves. Or if the heart of a planet leaves, or the soul of a planet leaves, what leaves with it? And that's a hard lesson. Not even a lesson so much. You heard what those guys said. And you know what some orders did to get people to, well, first they, well, don't even say it. Well, and part of it is that, well, to destroy oneself, like this temple, but when you drag everybody else's temples down with you, that's some destructive power and opportunity for great growth. And it's almost disbelief that you have sometimes, Stephen. It's like, oh, and what answers do they have? You're right about them being scared of cats. Oh, who likes to lose their belief? Oh, and even that, what you just thought. Well, in some ways, you can see it right now. And you've already said it, Stephen. Savea and Mia are. What do they do about that? And you told Sean, well, she's getting what she wants. And you just said it again, too. Oh, I volunteer to get hurt and things all the time. Oh, and then you also said, well, in the short term. It's often easy to say that to other people unless you do it. You know? And you just said outside, well, you might as well be in the body of Christ. You know? And that is just a generalized term for the heart of a world or the spirit. Well, you said it in court. Well, you rule in the matters of the heart and the spirit. So, and those physical dimensions are just one dimensional. I know, and you like these candles. Well, they're pretty. And they're cheap. They're $1.50. What a deal. And you saw $4 happy hour. I can be happy for $4. You have 1077 hanging in the window. I know. I'm going to call it 1077 now and not happiness because that's what I paid for it. Get it? And then you think, well, what did people pay for you? You just told Sean about tough love. Maybe a good thing started off as like, let's teach Stephen a lesson, and then now look at. And the Holy Land, it might as well be anywhere you pick. But you know where you mean. At the seat of that kind of evil. And it wasn't supposed to be evil. It was supposed to be beautiful. Like a beautiful spirit or spirituality. Well, you know, I guess some would say, well, you could be wrong. Well, I doubt it. Well, and if I am, come down and prove me wrong. Or come up here and prove me wrong. Or look around. Well, and I'll let these candles burn. Well, until they're out. Well, for one, they're protected in glass, and they burn a long time. And they're cheap. It doesn't lessen the meaning behind them. I buy votive candles and I give them meaning. Well, and I think some would say, Stephen, well, give up what you like the most. Well, what is the thing that I like the most? You're careful not to say that. Well, you said your daughters, Sabea and Mia, and look what you did. Well, they had already taken them. So, and look who went running and tattletaling. You know, well, I'm sure the whole spiritual community went tattletaling. And look what we did. Well, you thought about that too. You looked at those kids on the bus and you said, they're going to have to build off of the destruction. And not physical buildings, a spiritual belief, with all of them talking about it. And you said yourself, not from you. No. You told them to turn it inward until they could figure out something that will work. What, in that story, myth about Peter thinking, he knew better than Jesus, and then who would they say? Who would he say? And you said what that story was. Well, and also, you told Sean, well, oftentimes people don't realize that when they were there, and you still realize that when you look at people without your glasses on, they kind of, and you, well, and sort of you can see it right now again. Well, anyways, that's enough. Well, now I won't have to worry about my hair, though. I'm kidding. Not that I would care. It'll probably still stick up. That guy said this piece won't go down. you know, as hell. But he was a really good guy. Told me about his mom and his dad. Well, his dad died, he said, and he said he was the oldest son, so he had to go there. He felt responsible. And I was like, I totally get that. Well, anyways, and it was nice just to walk into a place and oh, well, and I go to this store for you know I know you just thought about that too. Well, bring on the stones, just well, and you know what that means. Throw them at yourself. Well, before you judge anybody, throw them at yourself. I think you already did that. and not literally. Oh well. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make some food.